The Steam Deck did what PlayStation and Xbox refused to do. It let you play your entire game library without charging you a subscription, region locking your purchases, or forcing you to rebuy games you already own, all while on the go. Here's what that means in practice. If you own 50 games on Steam, all 50 work on the Steam Deck. No rebuying, no remastered editions, no PlayStation Plus required to play online. You already paid for the games. Steam Deck doesn't charge you again. Compare that to switching from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. Well, your digital library, it might transfer. Your save files might work, but some games require you to buy the PS5 version separately. Holy and you still need PlayStation Plus to play online. This, my friends, this is the fundamental difference between console gaming and PC gaming, and the Steam Deck is the first device that made PC gaming truly portable without compromise. Consoles operate on a closed ecosystem model. Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo control what games you can play, where you can buy them, and whether your purchases carry forward to the next generation. That control comes with costs, and these are literal subscription costs that we covered in the last video. The Steam Deck runs a full Linux-based PC operating system. That means it's not locked to one store, one publisher, or one set of rules. You can install games from Steam, Epic, GOG, or heck, even emulators if you want. Valve does not give a flying. They make money when you buy games on Steam, but they don't force you to only use Steam. Like, this reminds me, I had to buy GTA 5 3 times just to keep it on the PlayStation. That's crazy, right? This open approach is why the Steam Deck works for people who are tired of console manufacturers treating their game libraries like rental agreements instead of purchases. It's like buying a car and having the dealership expect you to bring it back with a full tank of gas and brand spanking new spinning rims. Now, admittedly, although it pains me to admit it, consoles still have two advantages: exclusives and simplicity. If you need to play the next God of War, Halo, or Mario game, you need the corresponding console. There's no way around it. But here's the thing. Most PlayStation and Xbox exclusives eventually come to the PC. It took Spider-Man 18 months, Horizon Zero Dawn 3 years, and as you may be aware, it took GTA 5 19 months. At least that's better than GTA 6, but let's get back on point. Nintendo is the exception. Amazing. Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, those aren't coming to PC, at least not legally. Haha. So if Nintendo exclusives are non-negotiable for you, well, the Steam Deck doesn't replace a Switch. It replaces PlayStation and the Xbox. The other argument, as I said, is simplicity. You buy a console, plug it in, it works. Huzzah! No settings, no compatibility issues, no troubleshooting. That's true. Consoles are more plug and play than PCs have traditionally been. But the Steam Deck changed all of that. Valve designed it to feel like a console while giving you PC freedom. For most people, that is the best of both worlds. Just imagine going on a long commute or traveling and getting that gaming itch. You can't whip out a PlayStation and a TV screen and play it out on a train. That's something that's exclusive to both the Steam Deck and the Nintendo Switch. But here's the big picture moment, folks. The Steam Deck isn't just competing with consoles. It's proving that the console model is outdated, especially in 2026. Think about what consoles used to offer: powerful hardware at a subsidized price, exclusive games, and a simple experience. This year, though, those advantages are disappearing. Now let's talk about hardware. The Steam Deck specs, they compete with current-gen consoles, and gaming PCs are more affordable than ever. The idea that consoles are cheaper doesn't hold up when you factor in those annual subscriptions of $100 to $300+. I mean, seriously? And don't comment about RAM prices because I know those are gold right now, right? The real issue is ownership. When you buy a game on Steam, you own it as much as digital ownership allows. When you buy a game on PlayStation or Xbox, you're renting access to it under their terms. So they can revoke it, they can shut down their servers, they can refuse to let you transfer it to your next console. I mean, look at me, I have a game. It's Far Cry 3. I bought it back in 2013 and it's still in my Steam game library. The Steam Deck represents a shift back towards user control, and that's why it killed the traditional console model. Not because it has better specs, but because it respects the customer more. So here's the decision, folks. If you're buying a gaming device in 2026 and you care about long-term value, game library ownership and not having to pay those annual fees just to play online, then yes, the Steam Deck or even any PC-based handheld makes more sense than a traditional console. But if you're locked into PlayStation or Xbox exclusives and your friends also play there, well, you're stuck with the ecosystem. But if you're open to waiting for those games to eventually hit the PC, you will save hundreds of dollars per year and actually own what you buy. If you want more honest breakdowns on gaming and tech that actually save you money, that's what this channel does. I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloos!